Freaking trying here, guys. Whoa, are you kidding me? Box off there, but you should be above it. Keep an eye on you. I've seen this play out before. Oh, there is a fish there. Yep. Came up from real deep. Oh, didn't hit it yet. Little tiger. There's a cabin up there. Oh, there's a cabin? Yeah. There we go. There we go. You're on? Yep, I'm on. Tiger. Isn't it? Yeah. Oh, sweet fish. Got it. Yes. That is a nice fish. Oh. Tiger. Yep. Got it. Yes. That is a nice fish. Right there. Bondy Royal Orba with a little attachment from Droptine Tackle. Hammers. A beautiful tiger for Mike. We're gonna get him unhooked and we'll show you guys right away, but guys, the beauty of the net buddy, again, hit way out from the boat. We're able to get it in. Mike locked it down. Now we got all kinds of time, so we'll be right back with you guys. Hey guys, I've been fishing 2 days with my buddy Mike, and he's got his very first Canadian tiger, his first all-natural tiger. Here he comes. We're gonna put her on the Wreck and Rock bump board. Beautiful. Let's get her on the bump board. Where's your phone, Mike? Right there. Oh, okay. Okay, what do we got? We got 41.5. That's a beautiful tiger. All right, let's get a couple pics here. Roll the nose towards me just a bit.
You like that?
Yep. Okay guys, we're gonna get her back. Push her nose towards me, towards the camera. Pull her in towards you, just like that, even if you have to put your hand under her belly. Okay, now take your hand out. Anytime. She's good. That's a thick fish. Well guys, I've been with a lot of first muskies. How's that for a first tiger?
Awesome.
Pretty awesome.
That's great.
That's a good one. She's a little stressed, but she's gonna go here. We're gonna keep an eye on her for a couple minutes, make sure she's okay. And then as long as she's fine, we're gonna continue on, but just bear with us here. Came back, but I don't think he's hooked very good. Nice. Net job. Nice net job. God. What? He hit it, and then he came back again. Hey Mike, show me what you got this one on. Bondy Royal Orba with a little Droptine blade attachment. How'd this one hit ya?
Well, it hit and did hit it good, and came back right after that and hit it again. So.
Yeah, I think you said, oh, I got a bump.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you got a bump, like big deal. And then I look over, I'm like, you're freaking on. Like it's on. All right, it's another tiger. So we're gonna bump it. It's the second Canadian tiger. It's definitely a little bit smaller, but it's another nice fish, super aggressive. So we'll get this one out, bump it, and get a couple quick picks from Mike.
Just a second.
All right, a little bit smaller than the last one, but still a nice fish. Okay, let's get him on the bump. Oh, he's not that different. No. 40, hang on a second. So it turns out he's 40 and a half. All right, let's get that guy back in, Mike.
You ready?
Yeah, just put him in the water. Okay, now hold him, and I'm just gonna reach over your shoulder here to get a picture this way. Roll his belly towards me, so we, yeah, so we get that view.
A nice little bump right there.
All right, anytime, Mike.
Whenever
he's ready.
Nice.
Well, we'll take that.
Absolutely.
How's that?
That's good.
Can't find the way to...
All right, guys, so that's number 2 for Mike on the day. I just kind of made a in-game decision to come and fish this point here. We got lots of rocks here. Wind's kind of sweeping around it. We'll do a breakdown of this spot because this is the kind of spot that a lot of guys look at, but not very many guys fish, especially with this kind of wind. It doesn't look like the wind's pushing against a spot like this, so we'll definitely break this one down. We got another hour and a half or so before we got to head in, so we're just gonna keep plugging away and see if we can maybe scratch out one more here before the end of the day. Hey everybody, welcome back to the cave. Awesome day on the water with my buddy Mike. He got his first 2 Canadian tigers. The first one was in a really cool spot. Obviously, you could tell we are out of the wind, or out of at least the waves, the action there. And the second one is actually a kind of a spot, and like I say in the video, it's not a spot that a lot of people fish, certainly not with the wind that we had on this day. So what we had blowing was kind of a south wind. So the wind's kind of pushing from the south, but because this is a big open basin, it's actually rolling. I would say it's kind of rolling around like this, and as it's rolling, it's hitting these rocks here. And a lot of guys on a spot like this, obviously you want to hit either into the wind or on the leeward side, but because this is just a rocky point, what I see a lot of guys do when the wind's blowing like this is they start down at the other end here. They just kind of rip down and then they just rip off of it. And that's a really common thing because the inside of this, it's really deep water. So on the inside here, over in this area, it's like 30 feet deep. And when people pull up there, they don't think that it's the type of spot that you should cast up to this point. So a lot of guys do it the other way. Something that we talk about a lot on the channel here is when you have that wind pushing against it. And in this case, we actually have a lake current that's kind of rolling out this way. So when I set up on a spot like this, we always set up casting out the port side. We're casting up against these rocks. And then as Mike cast, excuse me, right off of these rocks, just where that wind is hitting it, that's where that fish, it actually hit, didn't get hooked, and then come up and hit again. It kind of startled me. I was like, oh, you got it. It's right there. But we talk about it so often on this channel. Cast up into the wind so your lures are coming in with the waves against structure. Whenever you can do that, that's the best. Had I brought the boat in over here and we just started casting this way, now we're pulling the lures against the wind. And in a lot of cases, fish don't react the same to that because it looks like an unnatural way for the bait to be moving against the waves. So we always try to cast upwind or up current, pull your bait the same direction the waves are crashing into those rocks. And in this case, by setting up on this spot, and this was kind of an audible by me. I was like, let's go check this spot out. And we got the second one of the day. And it's a really good example to show you guys on how we try to think a little bit outside of the box and always try to set ourselves up so that, yeah, we're bringing those lures in with the waves up to shore whenever possible. There's one. Just don't worry about the camera.
Okay, I pushed it on, but
oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Whoa! Are you kidding me? Wow, Mr. Matt Ridgway. I was casting the old Ridge crank and something hit me way out. I was not expecting it to be a ginormous walleye, but it's definitely a nice walleye, so we're gonna get it out and have a look at it here. Okay guys, so I'm casting the Ridgway crank from the back of the boat, and I got hit way out. It was just staying down. I wasn't really sure. It didn't feel like it was doing a whole bunch. It's a big ass walleye. We've caught a lot of big walleye out here. This is a nice one. My wife was in a walleye tournament yesterday and she probably wishes she could catch one like this. Let's see if we can pick him up without hurting him or me. Easy, bud. Easy, easy. That's my fingers in there. Ow, ow, ow. Get you rolled over the right way here. 28 and a quarter, 28 and a half-ish. 28 and a quarter. But anybody wants a walleye in Canada, those are the ones you want to catch. It's got a little bit of a mark on its cheek. That's just because it hit the big treble there, but it's in good shape. We're gonna get this one back. What a walleye. You okay, bud?
nice.
Well, I'll take a bycatch like that anytime. A big walleye like that's always a treat. So, excuse me. We're gonna finish this spot off and then hit a few more and we'll be back with you guys. Oh! Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, that's a purebred. Freaking trying here, guys, on the Ridgway, but they just don't want to commit. We'll keep poking away. Oh, there's one. Well, guys, that's a wrap. Mike ended up with the 2 tigers. I ended up with a jumbo walleye, and we had plenty of chances today. We had other fish on. We missed a couple. We've seen a lot of fish, had a lot of interactions. We had some weird weather, but we definitely seemed to get a bite window where they were moving, right, Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, so pretty cool. And the lure of choice today was, if you didn't have a Bondy Royal Orba, you were pretty much doing like me and you were just moving fish, but you weren't catching them. I did have a couple swing pretty hard on the Ridgway, and I had that little one on the tube earlier, It was little. I could have set the hook probably, but it wasn't worth bringing in the boat. But other than that, all in all, a good day.
Very good day.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome day. And now it's actually clearing off. Feel like we should be fishing, but unfortunately I got to go to work and Mike's got to go enjoy the rest of his vacation. For another video where the Royal Orba stars, at least for me, maybe not for the other guys, check out the video over here. And for Glenn, for Mike, 54 buses out of here. We'll catch you guys out on the water later.